Every day, we are learning more and more about the different shortcuts, trade-offs, bad decisions at the foundational level of cryptocurrencies, lending platforms, people who are trying to build up the infrastructure of cryptocurrencies, how they're doing it wrong. And I really think it's so important that we all remember what is happening, the lessons that we are learning as the truth keeps coming out, prices keep unraveling, but really we're watching superficial support and, again, bad decisions at the foundational level of how this cryptocurrency space has been developing so far. Toby and I on our CT Club, there's a link for it down below if you want to check it out. We are doing so many trade alerts, so many trade setups, keeping you guys posted on what's happening on things like this, like I'm going to talk about today in today's video. If you want to check it out, CT Club down below. Let's get into it. With 3 Arrows Capital, we've been focusing a lot on the lending platforms that they were involved in and affecting by, their liquidations and how that kind of sell pressure affects the whole crypto space. Now there's news coming out about DeFi protocols that were funded by 3 Arrows Capital, and they chose to use that funding and put it back into 3 Arrows Capital, their over-the-counter trading desk, TPS, putting it in their possession to generate an 8% annual yield. One DeFi protocol that was launched in 2021 was funded by 3 Arrows Capital, did this. Now, not only did they put their seed funding round back into the hands of 3 Arrows Capital, kind of came from 3 Arrows Capital, they gave it back to them to generate 8% interest. They also chose to put some of their treasury funds into TPS to generate 8% yield. Now, they're finding that a big chunk of their treasury is missing, and communication from 3 Arrows Capital, of course, is not happening as well. This is evidence of new crypto projects. Again, maybe not very savvy investors, not very savvy people with crypto, not realizing the risks of centralized control over supply, and they've put it in the wrong hands. This is why I'm always talking about that we haven't seen a perfectly decentralized cryptocurrency. The article that I'm referencing about this information will be found down below in the video description, and the protocol agreed to be interviewed under the guise of anonymity. So I don't know specifically the name of this DeFi protocol, but the fact is it happened. And also there was another protocol that came forward saying that they were approached by 3 Arrows Capital to do this as well, except they declined. Good for them. And so basically my point here is that I hope that everyone that is paying attention to what is happening in crypto, all of this unraveling, all of this truth coming out, is paying attention and don't get amnesia when the next bull run comes out, when the mania of profits are kicking in. These foundational levels of decentralization or shortcuts or trade-offs, all for the sake of more profit, it's not healthy. And it's paying attention to things like this that generates intuitive, self-regulating investors and participants in cryptocurrency space. The more that we as retail are paying attention to this, the better we can demand of how this cryptocurrency space is developing. Yeah, we're not coders, we're not the ones building the cryptocurrencies, but we are the ones using it. It's time that we start demanding better. So 3 Arrows Capital is just shining a light on all the wrong ways that things can be built. That's going to wrap it up for today's episode of Crypto Tips. My name is Heidi. Please hit like, hit subscribe, check out the CT Club down below. We are keeping you guys posted multiple times a day. We are all over it during the chaos that is this cryptocurrency market. So anyway, see you guys soon. Take care.